Hey you guys, this is Layla from Empower English Tutoring. Today we're going to talk about a 7-step method you can use to increase your reading comprehension. It's great for the IELTS, the TOEFL, or just for your general reading comprehension. I hope you enjoy it.
We're going to read an article from the Voice of America. This article is from the 5th of February, and I'll show you how to improve your reading comprehension. Here's a quick summary of the steps to improve your reading comprehension. First, you're going to read and think about the title. Ask yourself questions about what you would like to learn from the article or any other text that you're reading. Read the headings for different sections of the article, if there are any, and look at any captions and graphics that there may be. You're also going to want to pay attention to the organization of the article. Next, you're going to skim the text to get a general idea of the content. Read the first sentence of every paragraph, and then read intensively to learn what the article is about in great detail. And then finally see if you found answers to your questions from before the time you read the article. Now remember that this technique is just for general reading comprehension. If you're taking an exam like the IELTS, you can sometimes read the questions and look for keywords and phrases and their synonyms in the paragraphs to help you find answers to questions about details quickly. Then you can read the context around those words and phrases to find answers to the questions. Okay, step 1. Read the title. Think about what you might read about. As I look at this page, I see that the title is Progress Made Against Malaria at Risk. I'm thinking that maybe things are not very good for the future of fighting malaria right now. Maybe something is causing medical progress to slow down or stop because I see the words progress and at risk. Step 2. Ask yourself questions about what you'd like to learn from the article. What I want to learn from this article is what is causing the progress to slow down or stop in the fight against malaria. Step 3. Read the headings for different sections of the article, if there are any, and look at any captions and graphics that there may be. Notice the organization of the article. This particular article is a news article, so the most important information is going to be at the beginning and at the end. It doesn't have any subtitles or headings, but many academic articles do, and you can use those to help you understand how the article is organized and what the article is about. This article does, however, have a caption and a picture, so I'll look at that next. The caption says, "This 2009 photo shows malaria patients being treated at the hospital in Cambodia." So for steps 4, I'm going to skim the text to get a general idea of the content. When I skim, I read very quickly to try to understand the main ideas of the article. I don't have time to read every word. I give myself just 1 to 2 minutes to get the main idea. I see a lot of words that are repeated or that look important, like malaria, report, World Health Organization progress, research, resistance, funding, leveled off, increased, and vaccine. So I'm going to guess that the WHO released a report on malaria about why the progress in the fight against it has stopped. Perhaps the report suggests that more research needs to be done to fight the disease, which is becoming resistant to drugs, and that doctors are working on a vaccine. The WHO may also want countries to contribute or give more money or funding to the fight against malaria. In step 5, you read the first sentence of every paragraph. In this article, there are many short paragraphs. I also know that it's a news article, and again, news articles have the most important information in the first few sentences and at the very end. So instead of reading every sentence, I will read the first few and last sentences. If this were an academic paper, I would definitely read the first sentence of every paragraph, particularly those in the introduction and the discussion or conclusion part of the paper. The first sentences here are, "In recent decades, countries around the world have made great progress against malaria. However, a new report from the World Health Organization, WHO, says that progress is at risk." And the last sentence is, "But this latest report from the WHO warns that the world is at a crossroads. Without better funding and more effective tools to fight malaria, the progress made in recent decades could be undone." These sentences confirm what I predicted the article would be about when I skimmed it at step 4. For the next step, number 6, I would read intensively to learn what the article is about. I would take the time to do that carefully. I'm not going to do that here, but you can find the article yourself to read it if you want to at the website in the description of this video or by searching the Voice of America website for malaria and progress. The last step is number 7. See if you found answers to your questions from before you read the article. I wanted to know what is causing the progress to slow or stop in the fight against malaria. The reading that I did shows that there is is drug resistance to the medicines being used and that there needs to be a vaccine for it. There also needs to be more research and funding to help stop it. If you truly want to see if you understand something, try to summarize it in writing or out loud. That's it for this time. See you soon.